EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Tigers of Toronto taking on the Armadillos of London. The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Tannehill to throw on the first play. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
First down, Toronto.
Now it's Tannehill. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
And now the first run for Devon A-Chain. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down, Tigers.
In motion right is Brown. On first down, it's Tannehill. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd down in the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And it's 3rd and short. But you look at this defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. play doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's go now.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Davion Taylor there to bring him down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Walker with another carry. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Richardson on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
A 59-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. When you look at this defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Tannehill. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Tigers are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lock at the man in motion.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 light.
First and 10, it's Richardson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's second and 10. On second down, it's Walker. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And this drive will begin with a run from Achane. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 46-yard line.
Second down and 3. Now Tannehill going to move him around.
Tight right, tight right. Tight right, tight right.
Second and 3. Throw caught by Achane. There he goes, right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Achane headed right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw is Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Richardson now on 2nd down. He'll find Metcalf. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
79 Broncos.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led it too far, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tannehill. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now it's Lockett. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Mustang 19.
On 1st down, Richardson. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Going right back to Fant. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Richardson to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter, because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Tannehill looks to change things up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Tannehill now to throw. Pressure, and down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Aaron Siposs out now to punt on 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Returnable for Lockett. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Go street. 19 tight. 19 tight.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown! Ja'Marr Chase, 51 yards. And the Armadillos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Tannehill. And he finds Penny. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On first down, Tannehill. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44.
Okay, ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Richardson to the air on first down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going, so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard
19
line.
Lions. Go.
Third and long for Richardson. This is Fant on the short completion, and he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Armadillos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Check, man. Check, man.
Back to Walker on first down. Bust through the tackle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They run again with Walker. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Jalen Carter in on that tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Oh, design run for their wideout. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they look very aware that those could happen on any given down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
18, fight in. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Richardson on third down. This is intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. 65 catch. 65 catch. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 tight. 19 tight. 10 to 11. 10 to 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On third down, it's Richardson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Dragon 60. Hurt. Ready.
Richardson on fourth down. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown. Ja'Marr Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Armadillos add 6 to their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Armadillos 31, Tigers 21.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Tannehill on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. Tannehill intercepted again. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Walker to start the drive. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 90 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Walker. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Call that a gain of 11. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off play action. Richardson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Go check. Go check.
Walker. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run Walker. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Armadillos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Right. Quick.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Tag. Hurry.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Toronto first down.
Play.
Again, Tannehill. Can't get away, and he's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Block. Go.
Tannehill. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Tight right.
It's a gain of 15. But it's 3rd down.
Go deep.
To throw is Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
On 4th down, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tariq Woolen picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 19 yards.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. Touchdown! A great play there. 30 yards. And the Armadillos are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24.
45. Tigers 21.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made.